Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your retro future boy, Raconius Summers, and the living is easy. Listen, welcome back to Stellaris. Hey, how you doing? What's up? So, the Church of Dank, the great Dank theist organization, is going to war. The first Kunis Armada is making its way to, Gamma Draconis! Yo! That's the greatest name for the birthplace of the war effort. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the DNK McStebbles is slacking off on the job. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's just shimmy it over here, and while we're waiting for the first Kunis Armada to get to the front, let's just make sure that we're furnishing ourselves with as much energy as humanly possible. We also have...
Complete.
Hang on, wait. Medgar. Does this seriously have no... Yo, though. Wait, I need my starport strats. Upgrade to a starport. Yes, dog. Because I want to take full advantage of that trade value. Now, let's shimmy on over to... Oh dear. Oh, my. Policies. That's the wrong one. Policies, my dog. My gentle dog. Trade policy. There we go. Consumer benefits. Right. So just to refresh our memory here. So by default, it translates 1-to-1, I believe, to energy. But we're going consumer benefits. Do we need consumer benefits right now?
Complete.
Marketplace ID. What's this going to finish us with? Oh, Unity? Yo, though. It's tickling me a little bit. But alright, for the moment... We're going to go wealth creation, back to default, get a little bit of that energy back, don't even trip. Okay, guys?
Survey complete.
Okay, don't worry about it. But then maybe once our energy is a little bit sorted out, I could be tempted to skosh up to you. Alright, see, that's a problem. Consumer goods now needs a bump. A healthy bump. Do you ever do a bump? Now, I'm not necessarily talking about drugs.
Now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Oh yeah, quiet down now though. Oh look, that fits in nicely there. These are the things that I observe. Okay, so but like, is a bump always a snort of something? It just makes me think of a bump of hot sauce. You ever do that? I haven't. That's ridiculous. I'd be ashamed of you if you did, but I'd like to know. Okay, so civilian industries. This is something we could certainly invest in. So what? That's building slots available. Yeah, that's really the only place to put it. Do we want to do that? Look, I don't know, dude, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Why not? We get a little bit of those consumer goods. Okay, after successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the Alliance of High Cybernetic Organisms. Yo! Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. I'm ready. Okay, we have encountered some form of alien... Yeah, okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. So, what up, my dude? So, the story with these sons of bitches is they're humans that were like, nah, dog, we want to be like fully augmented. They want to be maximum cyborgs. And then there was like persecution and all the lesser cyborgs and the normies who were all squishy and soft and unaltered were like, nah, you guys are fucking weird, so like we're gonna persecute you. So they shimmied on off and then formed their own organization. And within the confines of Stellaris, I think what I did was there was like a... Shit, what did I do? I might be thinking about another faction entirely, but I think I've got a faction somewhere in here that has like one major like hive mind race that's like a really small amount of guys that oversee the production of all these other cyborgs, I think. Anyway, you know how it goes. May the spirits bring you to your goals. Soulless constructs do not stand in our way. Nah, listen, we don't care. The Dank Theist Church is happy to moisten up the mechanical condition, okay? So, how you doing? So where are they hanging out? Are they over here? We must have found one of their scouts or something. Okay, so look, they're not a threat. Not for the moment. Are they going to be useful as an ally? Maybe if we ever want to crush NexusSec and take out this situation here, I can see that being very useful. Okay, so the Salt Runner, what are you doing, pal? You just hanging out over here? Is that what you're doing? Yo, though, I think I wanna use and abuse you. Some of them wanna use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them,
Complete.
in case you weren't aware,
Heretic fleet engaged.
might want to abuse you. Some of them even want to be abused. Can you imagine it? Okay. This is all very magical. Oof! Yo, though, I think the strat is to slow it down. This feels much more like an IRL space battle. But, like, it needs to be even slower. It's not bad. It'll get the job done. The cultist fleet operating in the Gamma Draconis system has been destroyed in battle. YOLO. Yo. Victory. Okay. Do we have a free seance ship? We don't even have one close? What is this bullshit? Okay. Listen, let's build a new one. It'll probably be quicker to actually build a new one than it will be to get an existing one back to where it needs to go. But for the moment, I will preside over this system just to make sure no one shimmies on in here. We will explore it, and I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to start taking steps. Before we deal with this, let's start taking steps to secure it, okay? Because we got this whole dongle over here that I very much would like to secure. Okay, hey, listen, what's up? Mining, please. How are we going over here? We building that starbase? Somewhere there it is. It's getting there. It's getting there. We'll speed up a skosh.
Construction complete.
Oh, baby. Alright, let's cut to having some things built. Alright, listen, I did a little bit of a boo-boo. I didn't realize that that we were at our starbase capacity. So, hey, look, listen, we got some things going on here. First and foremost,
Survey complete.
research sped. Let's go with that. We have our seance ship that requires a researcher anomaly discovery chance. I'll take it and go survey that system, please, and all the other systems. Fantastic. We'll get to you in a second. We also have an incoming transmission from NexusSec, of all people. Here at NexusSec, we consistently deliver more for less, and today we would like to offer you a deal for you simply cannot refuse. A commercial pact with us. Tell us you can't refuse. Well, listen, when you put it like that, baby. Alright, how you doing? This sounds like, on the whole, a very positive outcome. We have carefully nudged we've nudged them again. Let's go have a look at what they're about. Yes. No. Yes? They're still primitive. We keep nudging them, but, you know, that's how it goes. Now, I'm pretty sure if we go to... Ooh, traditions.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah. There's something somewhere, I think, that increases our star base threshold. But which one was it? I don't know, dude. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. Building districts, city districts, specialist output, building upkeep, harmony. I don't know, dude. It could be supremacy. No, that's more starbase damage. Dominion, capital buildings, enforcers. I don't know, dude. I feel like maybe it's also just a tech research. I'm not sure. So we're currently exceeding, which is probably going to cost us what? Energy credits? So rude. Okay. We have much to learn from one another. Human. Wow. Rude. We propose the creation of a research agreement between our empires. I'll acquiesce. I can't believe we're allying with NexusSec. This is not how I thought things were gonna go. So
Construction complete.
maybe the Church of Dank is erring slightly on the side of evil. But that's okay. I'm not gonna judge us about it. Okay, so our starbase capacity has increased. Why?
System survey complete.
Outposts do not count towards this cap. Good. From owned systems? I'm not 100% sure. If anyone can tell me in the commentiones below, I'll appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll just have to look it up somewhere. So, where's our new Seance ship? It's getting there. It's getting there. So, I would love to build another trade port there, but alas, again with these primitives, dude, they're so needy. They're so needy. All right, that's fine. Yes. So let's, construction ship. Do what you need to do, pal. Do what you need to do. And we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's speed things up. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ripe.
Construction complete.
Is it safe? You know what? Let's go repair the fleet and then upgrade it as well. Through hard work and experience, Hallowed Kunis in Dana has developed new skills. That feels fantastic. I love it. Okay. And Starbase. We can afford it, right? We're kind of on the verge vis-a-vis influence, but we'll get there. So,
System survey complete.
consumer goods are good, ironically. Our food is not fantastic. That's an interesting place to be. So, do we have a food world? We do have a food world, sort of, but not really. Okay, let's slow down time. Dank, DNK Moisture Price was forced to return to Freeman from Lithorius because it is within the borders of the Resistance. Yay! Yay, the Resistance! Oh, will you quiet down, you primitive bastards? We have allowed you to move freely in our territory for... No, the Resistance are meant to be good. I mean, fuck, they're big though. I guess, like, they're secretive. This is totally appropriate though, for these three guys to be gingerly touching tips. Like, can you imagine? Like, these systems here are gonna be total war at all times. And I'm not talking about the popular video game series. Get out of here. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Not yet, buddy. That's long and hard. Okay. It's not that kind of channel. This is also very appropriate. I mean, like I said, just to refresh your memory, Nexus Sec, long story short, evil corporation, corporate alliance, neutral to good corporations. And then the Resistance is like directly against Nexus Sec, so it's kind of appropriate that they're hiding behind the smoke screen of the corporate, like the corporate alliance is a front almost
complete.
for the Resistance, like not directly, but you know, I'm gonna pause it for a second. It's almost like what do you call it? In the new Star Wars movies, wasn't there there's the Resistance who have affiliates with like the New Republic. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. I'm not like super into the new Star Warses. But yeah, that's right, isn't it? There's like, so there's a New Republic and then there's the Resistance. That's kind of like the underground cell of the New Republic. Something like that. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on. But that's kind of the situation that we're dealing with here. Okay, what's up? Nexus Sec rivalry has developed a rivalry, declared rivalry, if you will, with the alliance of cybernetic organisms. Not out of the question, really. Okay. Let's go build that. More please. How we going? Speed that shit up. The DNK McClugs, you lost pal? Requires a seantist? Alright, I'll acquiesce. Lifespan, research speed. Let's go lifespan. Lifespan me daddy. Okay, we're kind of stuck there. Luckily, we're ironically on good terms with Nexus Sec. So they are superior. Their fleet power is overwhelmingly superior. But that, you know, look. That's to be expected, huh? Because we're not a military force, guys. We're not a military force. Alright. We need to... Hang on, how are we going? Yeah, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Bit by bit. Let's scope in on it. I don't think we're going to be finding any habitable worlds. A barren world, toxic world,
System survey complete.
molten world. We've found Mustafa. That's fine. Okay. And then after that, buddy, you go take that over, pal. And now we're partying.
Spirits have granted us new wisdom.
More or less. Okay. Planetary... no.
Complete.
Disrupt a plasma thrower? Starbase FTL. You know what? I'm going to grab that. Why not? They keep opening their eyes down here. Let's check in on these primitives again. Come on, buddy, if we can. They're still primitive, dude. But, like, what's the deal? Okay, hold on. What's this about? The Resistance! We no longer see any reason to keep you locked out of our territory. Our borders are open to you again. Alright, this is starting to be... This is making sense now. This is how the Resistance would behave. I mean, this is how Resistance has always behaved, right? In film and television, it's like you meet the Resistance and they're like, nah, fuck you. You're not one of us, so you get out of here. But then you prove yourself and they warm up to you. And I actually really hate the way they usually, like, Resistance cells and rebels are handled. They're very cliquey. And you could argue that, yeah, maybe that's warranted because they have to maintain security within their organization. But also, like, they're just jackasses as well. And that doesn't sit too well with me. Okay. Yep, and now we have access to all of whatever the fuck this is, which is going to be fantastic. There's a planet down there, one up here. What are these? What's tropical? Yo! Yo! Really tempting, guys. Right, so what are we missing right now? Really could use some food production. So let's go on Medgar Prime. Let's just bounce in with the food.
Anomaly found.
How else? What's going on, buddy? Nah, that's too hard for us. It's too hard and fast. Okay, the first Kunis Armada is back to full Dank strength. So, but it needs to be stronger to take on those Alionis. What is this? Savannah World? Nah, though. Nah, dog. Okay, what about over here? We need some weak boys to challenge. What? Stellar? No. Okay, these are all pretty much the same power level. Let's try these guys, because there's a habitable world or two there that I wouldn't mind having the option to scoop up. Dude, this really is the cradle of moisture. It's fucking fantastic. I'm real pleased with this situation. Okay. Hey, listen, how you doing? So, what do we... Governor, gain trait. Whispers and rumors concerning possible ties to organized crime. Yo! It's so appropriate. Have surrounded Governor Jonara for some time now. The governor has dismissed these claims as malicious libel invented by political rivals, but recent evidence suggests there may be more to it than that. I like it. The Danktheist Church absolutely would have ties to the underworld. So, can we, between you and me, afford more corvettes? Yes, we can. I'm going to say 8. Let's push out 8. Let's get that army going. I feel a little bit bad, but what if we reason that our Kunis Armadas are not so much military fleets as they are missionary fleets, right? Right. Okay, what's the situation here? So we've got unemployed and it's overcrowded. So we need some districts. I was going to say districtiones, but I'm also cognizant of the fact that I use that quote-unquote joke too often. It's barely even a joke. It's not a joke. It's just...
Construction complete.
It's why we can't have nice things, essentially. I wish we could chuck them over through the edge, you know what I mean, off the edge of the screen. Windows style, Microsoft Windows, NT. What's it? Oh, but like, yo, though. Fine, we'll deal with this real quick. The True Trojan, what do we... Yo! Alright, these are the arseholes that come and raid us. That's so rude. Our warriors are on their way to plunder your system. Nah, though. Face them in battle if you can muster the courage, or cower in fear until they have had their fill of your riches. You can, of course, offer tribute now to spare yourselves from the coming onslaught. If it is sufficient, our warriors may be compelled to turn back. What can we spare? I mean, ironically, now we can spare a little bit of energy. Yeah. Energy. Okay. I think it's so little we give them, we may as well just keep feeding them until we're dank enough to withstand an onslaught. Okay, so we've got a district building, we need more jobs. Clogger the Gamer, what's he about? You know, it doesn't matter. Let's not Let's not specialize Clugger the gamer. Let's just give him some food production because we need it.
System survey complete.
Interesting, a non-aggression pact between Nexus Sec and the Corporate Alliance? Wow. Arch rivals. I never thought they'd see eye to eye on much of anything. That's fine. So what's the deal here? Cannot build this type of station around any of the... Yo, though. Yeah, okay. But, like, hang on. Yo, though? What's your problem? Another ship is performing... Oh, okay. Yeah. We already got someone doing it. Research agreement... Yo! I don't like this. They're buddying up too hard. All up in my situation. How's a Suthnar's Armada? I don't hate it. Let's speed up here. Let's get the Kunas Armada to where it needs to go. And maybe start popping off some more systems. We can't build any more star bases yet. I will take that system down there. And now we're out of influence, but we'll gain it back reasonably quick. Okay, this is feeling good. It's feeling right. We got 2 explorers doing what needs to be done.
Heretics.
We have encountered some form of alien vessel. Yo, let's check it out. What do you got for me? Oh, dude. Crystal Boys. I mean, that actually looks really good. But if Star Trek Next Generation has taught me anything, it's that we don't trust Crystal Boys. Oh, okay. Do we win or do we just get rid of him somehow? It's just free and clear. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy about that. We're going to leave that guy there. This one's coming down here. And then after you finish with our body, move over here. We'll take over that system. Rivalry between Chrome Stallions and the Corporate Alliance. That's very appropriate. That's canon right there. I will concede to that. I might, I won't take that system just yet. Why? We can't afford it. Okay. All right. First Kunas Armada. On you go. Next system. Let's clean up the filth. Let's take our empire. We actually stand to potentially have the largest empire in terms of systems and absolutely potentially in terms of colonized worlds, because I think we've just, what, we got 1, 2, 3. 3 prime worlds currently ready for the ripening for the colonization.
The
And
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm sure we'll find a few over here. Starbase capacity +2. There you go. How you doing, buddy? Food processing. Oh, I'm enjoying this too much. Fleet Academy, Naval Logistics Office, Naval Capacity. This seems appropriate. Fleet Academy. Ship starting experience. That's interesting. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Our food is almost fixed up entirely. What else do we want to do? Check out on the Kunas Armada. So, this, like, they might be gone. Alright, hang on. Let me try to explain myself better. So, the indications of alien vessels here might just be, hey, they were here last information we had, but now they're gone. It's distinctly possible. So, let's just make sure that they're all gone. And can we...
Complete.
Not quite yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Okay, listen. What's that? Savannah? Yeah, we don't really want that. Get out of here with your nudging. What else do we want to do, guys? You know what? It might be time to start colonizing. Planet has an anomaly. Oh. So we've got to get rid of that first, huh? Ooh. That's going to be done soon. DNK McClugs. The moisture prize is busy. You know what? We might actually need another science ship. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren surface of Una 6 that could be buildings. It could be buildings. How we doing, guys? We throwing down over here? Oh, look at these rude boys. Nah, take out the amoebas. Yo, if they're not with us, they're against us.
Construction complete.
And if they're dry boys, we must cleanse them. Yes. Cleanse the unbelievers. We're gonna win this, right? Yeah, well, yeah.
System survey
I think you're in trip. Yeah, kill the mother. Yeah, we're good. Don't even trip. It's fine. Now get out of here. I kind of wish I never set up an observation post on betwixt those primitives. They're just getting way too needy about it. Okay, this is great. The great divide in the midst of our empire is about to be filled with a big old lashing of, I was gonna say cream, but like that the connotations relate to that, dude. I'm not sure we really want to go there. I was just thinking of things that were moist. Even water. Water is not that moist if you think about it, because it's also very gritty. Unless, like, have you ever drunk desalinated water? That's an entirely different experience, dude. I would not recommend it, actually. It's actually foul. It's like the water's too soft. It's very strange. What the DNK Moisture Prize found on Unar 6 were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Seance Officer Hagnonon asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes the result of the unusual tectonophysics inherent on the planet's crust. See, that just makes me feel like it makes me think that the planet's like a big old slice of pizza, and that gets me excited. Oh, yo, can you imagine a pizza that's like rolled up into a ball? It's like every surface, the entire surface would be crust. Oh shit, I want that. The perfect angularity of these thrust faults, implies a possibility of aliens tampering with Unar 6's crust at some point in the past. Interesting, but not that interesting. Okay, how we going? So, what next? I feel like we need to secure our borders so that the corporate alliance doesn't skosh in here and kind of steal our glory. So,
Construction complete.
what's going on? We've got more amoebas.
Construction complete.
We could I was gonna say we could probably win that fight. I didn't think we got a choice, buddy.
Newly found.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be touch and go. Yeah, confirmed touch and go. Jean Dank Picard has developed a new skill. I'll acquiesce. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna win this. But it was touch and go. Don't even trip. Yeah, we're good. Okay. That's fine, buddy. That's fine. Alright. The scum has been cleansed. We are now
Survey complete.
Scum 3 since 93. Commercial Pact inventors. This is very appropriate. The Nexus Sec is just like, they just want to sell their shit to everyone, and I can acquiesce. Okay. Amazingly, while conducting their survey of YZ9-1138, the crew of the DNK really? Kagul. That's pretty good. I like that. The Righteous picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. These appear to be a colony of large burrowing worm-like lithivores within the rock, which has been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somewhat adapted to a life in the coldness of space. I feel like there's a lot of life forms that have adapted to the coldness of space in this game. I mean, there's so many. The specialness of the phenomenon has been lost. Just a skosh. Defensive pack.
Spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yo, I don't like that. What if they're like, hey, yo, let's team up on these bastards? I don't care for that. Okay, city district housing +1. Planet build spleed. Build spleed.
Construction complete.
I would love these, but I'm gonna say railguns of justice. The railguns of moist love. It's we shoot you because we love you. Should I grab that crevasse in there? It's got a decent amount of energy. I might do that. Okay, how we going? Good.
Construction complete.
Good. I'm feeling right. We're making strides. We've cleaned up our little corner of the galaxy. No fucking idea what's going on over here. Surely there's going to be other empires in there. But look, it's looking like a bit of, like, it's looking like a little bit of a Picasso painting. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Oh, wow. Our area is so clean and moist. And just devoid of dry piracy that we're making bank on all of our trade routes. That's kind of fantastic. Okay. Planets. Clugger the Gamer. Let's build one more. Is this too much? Hang on. Housing. Current.
System survey complete.
Specialist jobs. Current population. I think that's overkill, actually. We don't need to be building that just yet. That's fine. Okay. You know what? We've got enough of a surplus of food. I think I'm not feeling like urgent vis-a-vis we need to fix up our food
Complete.
right now. But it's something to do for the future, make no mistake. Okay. We can colonize this. We can start. Oh, wet climate. Oh, baby. Let's colonize it. Pothria Prime. You know what? Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to skosh on over to the comments of the last video. And I'm going to say, Kyrian Lee, let's copy your name. And let's paste it in there, buddy.
Heretics.
Do it. Do it. Fantastic. Okay. What's going on? What's going on over here? Well, see, I don't like that. But, look, listen, it's fine. What? Yo, Stebna! Yo! We've found Stebble's home planet. Of course it's a pulsar. A molten world and a barren world. Yo! Fucking love it. It's beautiful. But for the moment, guys, thank you very much for watching.
Complete.
Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer.
Survey complete.
Get out of here. Out.